Hello, I am Annie, and these are my musings. Today's video is about Caitlyn Kiramman and Vi from Arcane, who together are known as CaitVi. At the end of the second and final season of Arcane, CaitVi ended up together. They kissed, had a sex scene, and were together at the end of the story. This video is going to talk about Caitlyn and Vi's relationship throughout Arcane, and why their relationship matters for LGBTQ+ representation in the future. So, for those who don't watch Arcane, the show primarily focuses on the fictional cities of Piltover and Zaun. Piltover is a prosperous city, while Zaun is the Undercity, and most of its residents live in poverty. Caitlyn is a part of a high-ranking family in Piltover. Her mother, Cassandra Kiramman, is on the council, and Caitlyn herself is an enforcer, which are pretty much Piltover's police force. However, due to her mother's high ranking and her protective nature, Caitlyn doesn't get much to do. Vi, on the other hand, is from the Undercity of Zaun and is locked up in prison for no good reason. In her quest to do more, Caitlyn forges the signature of a friend of hers on the council, Jace Tallis, and releases Vi from prison. Once released, Vi wants to find her sister Powder, while Caitlyn wants to track down Silgo, a criminal who largely controls the Undercity of Zaun. Vi helps Caitlyn track him down, and in the process, Vi does run into Powder, but her sister is different and now goes by the name of Jinx. Throughout Season 1, Vi and Caitlyn bond and become closer to each other. At the end of Season 1, Jinx kidnaps Caitlyn and brings her and Vi to a tea party, a creepy one. She says that if Vi kills Caitlyn, she can have Powder back. Vi, of course, refuses. This leads to a chain of events where Jinx ends up killing Silco, who was a father figure to her, and then sending a bomb in the direction of the council chamber, where the entire council is taking a vote on ending the war between Piltover and Zaun. The majority of the council members support the proposal. In Season 2, we see the immediate aftermath of Jinx's bomb. Caitlyn's mother dies in the bombing, and Jace's friend, though I ship them too, Victor, is fighting for his life. There are several council members injured as well. Due to her mother's death, Caitlyn takes over as head of the family and gets the Kiramman key. Vi sticks around, and Caitlyn asks her if she wants to become an enforcer, but Vi says no, because they killed her parents when she and her sister were kids. Caitlyn's mother's memorial is attacked, and Vi and Caitlyn both fight in the battle. They then talk, and Caitlyn apologizes for springing the enforcer thing on Vi, knowing her history with them. Caitlyn is grieving her mother and doesn't feel equipped to fill her shoes. Vi comforts Caitlyn, and they make up. The two of them go to the council and offer to lead a strike team into Zaun with 3 objectives. 1. Locate Jinx. 2. Dismantle Shimmer. And 3. Neutralize any agents still loyal to Silco. The council agrees. So Vi and Caitlyn head to Zaun with their team. While there, Vi tells Caitlyn that everyone in her life has changed, thinking of her sister, and asks Caitlyn to promise she won't change. Caitlyn promises, and they kiss. Vi thinks her sister is too far gone and tells Caitlyn that if she has the shot to take it, which is a contrast from the end of Season 1, where Vi begged Caitlyn not to shoot her sister. However, when Caitlyn could shoot Jinx, they are interrupted by Isha, a child. Vi is concerned that Caitlyn will hit Isha instead of Jinx, so she tells her to stop. Afterward, Caitlyn gets upset and leaves Vi alone. Vi stays in Zaun and drinks a lot until Jinx finds her because their joint father figure Vander is back. However, he is in the form of a beast. Vi and Jinx try to help Vander get out of the beast form by taking him to Victor, who supposedly has healing powers. Then Vi runs into Caitlyn, and together they make a plan to fight together and against Ambessa Medarda, who Caitlyn was previously working with. However, Caitlyn doesn't seem to fully trust her, and she and Vi make a plan to help Vi escape and for Caitlyn to help Vander. Jinx gets involved too, and when Vi wakes up, she finds out that her sister had been arrested. Vi goes to rescue her sister from the cell, and Jinx ends up locking Vi in, saying that Vi deserves to be happy with Caitlyn. When Caitlyn comes to find Vi, she says Vi is getting a bit predictable. Vi feels she keeps making the wrong choices, but when Caitlyn says that and tells her that she didn't really need all the guards at the Hex Gates, Vi realizes that Caitlyn knew what she would do. They kiss and have sex. They then fight in the final battle. At the end of the show, the last episode, Vi tells Caitlyn that she's the dirt under her nails, that Caitlyn can't get rid of her easily. They are seen sitting together in one of the final shots of the show. So, Arcane is not a show where very many people get happy endings. So for CaitVi to not only become a canon romantic relationship in Arcane, but to end up together at the end of the story, that shows that Caitlyn and Vi's relationship and their characters outside of it were important to the story the show was telling. Caitlyn and Vi represent not only a union between the two women, but between Piltover and Zaun. The two of them end the show together, and that is important because in Arcane, they are the only couple to get anything resembling a happy ending. For a gay couple, a sapphic couple at that, to end up not only alive but together at the end of the show is rare, though it really shouldn't be. And this is why I think CaitVi and Arcane will be important for the future of LGBTQ+ representation, because not only do they get a happy ending, but they are central to the story. Arcane is not the type of show to just hand out happy endings willy-nilly. That means that CaitVi being together at the end fits the story the writers were telling. And Arcane is a rather popular show. It made the top 10 on Netflix. So hopefully, CaitVi will start a trend, and other shows will give their sapphic stories happy endings. I think that given the popularity of Arcane, and that popularity did not dwindle because of Caitlyn and Vi, this will prove that sapphic stories are valued, especially in media more for adults as Arcane is. Unfortunately, I think we might see less representation in media for kids and teens due to studios being afraid of controversy and hatred. But I do think that Arcane and CaitVi will start a trend of more sapphic stories being told in the media. And if those stories are supported the way Arcane was, it could change the LGBTQ+ media landscape forever. It would increase not only the amount of representation of sapphic characters, but the quality of it. Vi and Caitlyn are great representation because both characters are well written and developed, and are important to the story. They are not an afterthought, but they are crucial to the story that Arcane is telling. So if Arcane can do it with CaitVi, other shows will hopefully follow. This matters for LGBTQ+ representation in the future, because sapphic stories are still often not crucial to the main story of the show, movie, or book. But that is not the case with CaitVi and Arcane. Caitlyn and Vi, both separately and together, are vital to the story that Arcane is telling. And so hopefully CaitVi and Arcane's popularity will prove that sapphic stories are wanted and needed in the media. If this is the case, we can expect to see more sapphic couples in adult stories and to see those couples end up together. The fact that CaitVi and Arcane are the only Endgame couple is significant and shows their importance to the story. In addition, even shows that are different in tone from Arcane's dark and gritty realism can learn from CaitVi. Namely, that putting sapphic characters front and center is important. That audiences will not object to such stories but will enjoy them, provided they are written well. But that is the case with every couple in a story. Good writing is always important. CaitVi and Arcane are also important to the future of LGBTQ+ representation because they prove that LGBTQ+ couples do not have to be relegated solely to LGBTQ+ stories. Arcane is a rather mainstream popular show, and its main couple is CaitVi, a sapphic couple. This means that any future representation could be in any genre, not just LGBTQ+ romance stories. Arcane, for example, is a dark and gritty sci-fi steampunk story. Yet even with its dark nature, CaitVi still got a happy ending in Arcane. That can also serve as a lesson for future LGBTQ+ representation. No matter how dark your story is, it's important to provide the audience with some hope. And that hope can come in the form of an LGBTQ+ couple ending up alive and well and together. CaitVi being Endgame in Arcane matters for LGBTQ+ representation in the future for so many reasons. But the main ones are that sapphic and other LGBTQ+ couples ending up together can fit the story, no matter how dark it may be. That sapphic stories are valued. That sapphic and other LGBTQ+ couples can be crucial to the story that the writers are telling. That LGBTQ+ couples do not have to be solely in LGBTQ+ stories, but can be in mainstream stories as well. That audiences will not object to a well-written couple that happens to be LGBTQ+. All of these are important reasons why CaitVi and Arcane could have a positive impact on the future of LGBTQ+ representation. And if it does, that would be great. That's all I had to say for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about CaitVi, Arcane, the future of LGBTQ+ representation, and more. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for more queer pop culture content. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!